welcome back to JFM Wrestling. Today we are looking at an item that is from the news from the state of Oklahoma threatening to sue AEW and ban Nyla Rose because she's transgender and wrestled another woman on a recent AEW show in the state. Let's watch a news clip now.
The Oklahoma State Athletic Commission warns all elite wrestling to not have transgender matches in our state again.
This comes after AEW had a show at the Paycom Center. It's where we find Fox 25's David Chazanoff. David, who competed in this match?
Adapa Wendy, during that show, Nyla Rose, a famous transgender wrestler, beat a cisgender wrestler. The AEW's first ever Oklahoma show happened in December at the Paycom Center. That's where Nyla Rose, a famous transgender wrestler, won a match against a cisgender wrestler. Rose's victory caught the attention of the Oklahoma State Athletic Commission, but not in a good way. According to the minutes from their January 3rd meeting, the OSAC said they had no idea about the match until a local wrestling group told them. Administrator Joe Miller explained that he called the AEW, telling them they broke OSAC rules. The OSAC rulebook says there is a ban on intergender matches in Oklahoma. According to the meeting minutes, the commission ended up voting to warn AEW, quote, not to do this again or there will be punitive action made against them. That warning isn't sitting right with local wrestlers in the Sooner State like Logan Knight.
It's disgusting, honestly. Like I know this is more of a political stance and professional wrestling is professional wrestling, but it's dumb. Transgender people should be able to wrestle whoever they want. In wrestling, you should truly be able to wrestle whoever you want.
Knight says he's among the group of wrestlers fighting off the OSAC.
We're not voiceless. The people, they have a voice, and obviously you can only do so much with social media, but as much as I keep barking on social media, it's bound to fall into the right person's lap, get in front of the right eyes, and maybe we can get some actual support and backing to, legally take the commission down.
Nyla Rose tweeted about the warning, saying, "Don't worry, Oklahoma, I'll find the dastardly transgender that, checks notes, entertain fans. How dare they make people happy?" And we reached out to the AEW, but we have not yet heard back. Reporting live in Oklahoma City, David Chazanoff, Fox 25 News.
And this was Tony Khan's response about the news coming out of Oklahoma.
Well, I would like to talk about that story with the Oklahoma State Athletic Commission and the warning they issued against AEW when we featured Nyla Rose on the show in Oklahoma City last December. I was really surprised by this. It was not something I was expecting, and of course, I was disappointed by the commission's position and by that warning. I don't think we did anything wrong. I'm really, really shocked by it. I don't think there should be discrimination against transgender wrestlers or transgender people at all. And, they have rights. And to that end, I absolutely stand behind Nyla Rose. AEW stands behind Nyla Rose and all transgender people who want to play sports. And this is wrestling. There was nothing wrong with it. Nyla Rose is a great wrestler. She's been a great world champion. And I love Nyla. I love working with Nyla. She's been a great part of our history. She was the first transgender world champion ever, and she's a great part of the AEW Together program. She does a ton for the community. She's a great person with a great heart and very supportive of the other wrestlers. One of the funniest people on social media. I personally have nominated Nyla to TBS for the best social media presence on more than one occasion over the years, and she's an AEW original. She's been part of this team since 2019, going back to the very first year of AEW, the first shows, the first Dynamite. And look at everything Nyla's accomplished, and, to just put that label on her, that's not right. She's much more than that. And, she's a great athlete, and I hope everybody can look at Nyla and see that she's a great wrestler, a great person, and she deserves the same chances as everybody else. And if the AEW locker room, which consists of people from all over the world, all kinds of different backgrounds, all different beliefs. If everybody in the locker room can embrace Nyla, I would hope that the Oklahoma Commission could do the same thing. So I'd also like to mention, speaking of Dynasty, Nyla is working with one of our new pay-per-view partners for the domestic digital presentation of AEW Dynasty, ppv.com. Nyla is going to be a special guest host for the ppv.com AEW Dynasty event. We're very happy about that. We were thrilled when she accepted the invitation weeks ago, and we're all excited about all the different ways you can watch this pay-per-view. This is going to be the most widely available event for digital distribution domestically ever in the history of AEW. And for AEW Dynasty, there's a lot of choices. Of course, Nyla is going to be there on ppv.com, and we have great providers with Triller TV, YouTube, and our longtime base at Bleacher Report. We really appreciate Bleacher Report and Warner Brothers Discovery working with AEW to make sure our fans have a lot of options to watch the pay-per-view. And I'm glad Nyla is going to be hosting that. That's something that's been in the works for a while. I think the world of Nyla, and that's how I feel about it. Thank you.
Well, there we have it. What are your thoughts on this issue? Please be respectful and leave some comments down below, and I'll talk to you in the next video.